welcome to today's cleaning video. In this video, I'm going to be cleaning my whole house, and I'm also going to be putting up another Christmas tree in our second living room. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Alissa Capron and I post new videos on Tuesdays. So here's what the house looks like before I got started today. I'm starting in our second living room, which I guess could also be the first living room because this one existed before the other one did. But I also call this room the man cave for what I think are obvious reasons. And I am not gonna lie, I didn't know where to start when I first started cleaning this room just because I don't actually clean this room often. So what I ended up doing was starting from the top of the room and then going to the bottom of the room. So I didn't film this part, but I actually did start by dusting the fan, and then I moved on to cleaning off all the surfaces, and then lastly the floor. And this is the same order that I clean almost every room in, and this just made it seem less overwhelming, so that's how I started. I've talked about this briefly before, but we don't have a trash can like where the city comes and picks up our trash. So we burn our trash or we take our trash somewhere else to get rid of it. And that's why that Bud Light box is full of cardboard, and we always burn all of our cardboard, and then like recycling we take to a recycling center. And we could get a trash can, but since our driveway is half a mile long, somebody would have to be wheeling that trash can back and forth for a mile or driving it, which is also annoying. So that's why we don't have trash, and that's why this room always has something like a box or bottles on the floor. For right now, I'm only mopping and vacuuming this little area because I wanted to get the rug put back. My boyfriend had just taken the rug outside and shook it out, so I want to put that back where it goes and all the shoes back on it before I do the rest of the floor. As I'm vacuuming, you might notice the little headlights on my vacuum going on and off, and that's because this vacuum doesn't do super well with longer rugs. It keeps getting stuck, and then the little spinny part stops spinning, and then the only way to, well, I don't know of any other way to get it to go back to spinning is to turn the vacuum on and off. So that's what I'm doing, is turning it on and off every time it thinks it's stuck. On this last little section of floor, I didn't use the squirt mop because it actually ran out of the fluid that was in it, and I've never refilled the mop. My boyfriend always does that for me, and I didn't want to try to figure it out. I'm sure it's not hard, but I just chose to use a regular Swiffer instead. But this is where I'm putting my tree, so now I'm gonna set up our second tree right here. You might have noticed that this is the same ribbon that I had wrapped around the tree box, kind of holding it together. So maybe this is a life hack, but if your tree box is busted, use the same ribbon that you put on the tree to hold it together. And I was so happy that I did this, because then I already had ribbon ready to go that was perfectly sized to go around my tree, because I used this ribbon last year. So reuse your ribbons. Even if your tree box is not busted, you could just put the ribbon inside of the box with the tree, and you will thank yourself later. Now this room is all finished, and here's what it looks like. Next, I'll be moving on to the kitchen. it's time for my full sink of dishes. And I was wondering if any of you guys put your pots and pans in the dishwasher. I've always washed them by hand, and I always will wash them by hand. I'm just curious how many of you guys actually put them in the dishwasher. So comment below if you do that. I told you guys I wanted to try using baking soda to clean my sink because I've seen a ton of people do it. So I did it and I think it worked great, but most people put essential oils in it, and now I know why, because it literally smells like nothing. So if you like your sink to smell good, definitely add essential oils to it, or just use a baking soda based cleaner because it did work really well. Also, I didn't expect it to smell like anything, but once I started, I definitely missed smelling like a nice scent. Now that everything is wiped down, I'm going to vacuum my kitchen, and then I'll be moving on to the living room. Right now I'm closing the curtains because I want to turn on the lights that I draped around them, and they just look prettier when the curtains are closed. But also, if you were wondering why I did the big loops, which I'll show you in a second, it's so that we can still open and close the curtains and they look pretty. Last week I told you guys how I was trying to do no heat on my hair for an entire month, and I did make it an entire month, and I'm going to continue doing that probably until Christmas. And I'm only saying until Christmas because I might want to look kind of cute for Christmas, so I might do my hair, but it's actually been easier than I thought. I just definitely feel prettier when I do my hair, but I do think it's gotten healthier, and I think it's fun to do little challenges for yourself like this. Last but not least, it's now time to clean my bedroom. So all I really have to do is make the bed and then wipe everything down. I do vacuum in this room too. I just don't show it because the room is so small that it's really hard to get any camera angles of me vacuuming. So that's why I don't usually show you guys. And then after I finish cleaning my bedroom, I do have a little bit of laundry to fold. Last week I did ask you guys if you liked this one reindeer banner or two, and you guys said that two looked good, so I'm putting the second one back up, and I definitely agree. I like both of them. I'm finally done cleaning my whole house. All I have left is folding this little bit of laundry. So I hope you guys enjoyed this whole house clean with me, and maybe you actually even were able to clean with me. And I also hope this gave you tons of motivation. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all next week.